Warning, the following video contains explicit language which may be offensive to some viewers or inappropriate for children. The content within this video is intended for mature audiences only.
Because I remember when I got on Killing Them, as his family reached out to me and gave me all the info on Random News and never shared it with nobody.
I'm gonna need you to go roll up a whole pack of blunts because we're about to end this goofy's 8-year grift tonight. In this week's episode of Big Mad, episode 31, TreGang, capping for coins. Now in the last video I made covering TreGang, him and the rest of the goofies were threatening Kanika's mother's life and making up a bunch of lies on her. Well, she happened to see that video and she posted a video of her own. Check this shit out.
You using YouTube to threaten me and my family and talking about how you gonna kill us, you and that other clown.
And like I always tell those goofies, it's never good to threaten somebody online.
I'm not gonna wish it back up on you.
Yeah, she's a better person than me.
Be careful the words you send out with that little pink flannel. Be careful what you say, cause guess what? It ain't nothing but a double-edged sword.
Something most of these goofies don't understand.
Random News, I thank you. You protect me, and I never met you a day in my life. But I salute you, King.
Trust, exposing these frauds is the least I can do.
Bible tell us watch as well as pray. And for y'all to be threatening my life and my family life, I ask God to have mercy on y'all. I pray that you and your family have peace, love, and happiness.
With the lies they've been telling on this woman for the last 8 years, it's amazing she has anything good to say about them at all.
See, y'all threaten me, but it's okay. But when you get to threaten my family, God bless you, sir. Peace.
Now your boy saw this video and must have pulled a C-Love and went and smoked a bunch of crack because he came back online and came up with a lie so ridiculous that it's going to expose his whole 8-year grift and end his YouTube career right now.
This finna get real serious. Cause now since Andrew Holmes' name came back up again, he said he saw the footage. Zach said he saw the footage. And you know, and check this out. Zach is connected to the same police department that Andrew Holmes be fighting crime with.
He can't show you one picture or video of Andrew Holmes and Zach TV together anywhere. Your boy's full of shit.
And then you get Mike Larry's story, right? Check this out. Oh, you finna get some Mike Larry story, right? With the Lewis Chamberlain.
And since Lewis Chamberlain and Mike Larry are two of the biggest frauds in this case, you see where your boy's getting his info from.
Lewis Chamberlain got the video in the phone.
And just like the rest of the frauds on this case, your boy Lewis claimed to have a video of Kanika being murdered until he got exposed by the rest of his team.
We heard that we got information on a new video showing her getting choked out. Kanika. Lewis told us exactly what happened. Monifa was in that room when Kanika was getting choked out.
So is that video real and authentic, and does it has a clear vision of her getting choked out? Or is it
Lewis
blurred
said
up?
he saw it clear as day. Lewis said he saw it as clear as day.
Now, Lewis told Rico we saw the video clear as day, you know, because Rico will believe anything. But watch what happens when he gets pressed.
Lewis, I'm asking you as my brother, can you release or share that video for me? Because I would love to see that video, and I would love to expose that video to the public.
Which made Lewis come on and make a complete fool out of himself.
Somebody said Lewis seemed like he lying. Fuck out of here.
He didn't seem like he was lying. He was lying. You'll see by the next statement.
I want proof, just like these people say. I want proof.
The video that I seen is blurry.
Fuck that 100K for the video, bro.
Your boy was trying to sell a video that didn't exist for $100,000.
It's not, the one I seen not clear.
And after telling everybody in detail what happened on his tape, now that everybody's asking to see it, now he's trying to say what he saw wasn't clear, even though he already told Rico.
Lewis said he saw it as clear as day.
because he's a fucking fraud. Something TreGang would have knew if that idiot actually knew how to do research.
What people saw in that video, cause I seen a blurry ass image.
When it comes to all these Kanika frauds and their so-called evidence, that's all you're ever gonna see. Blurry ass images and made up videos that they done created on their own.
This Miss Teresa channel right here. We broke that kitchen down because of that protest.
And wait till you see the evidence that this genius uncovered this time.
The chef was at the protest. That chef was at that protest.
That's right, people. This idiot just said that's a chef standing in the room. But when you zoom in on the picture, you can clearly see it's just a coat rack with clothes hanging off it. This dude's a fucking moron.
Before the first YouTuber came out, who was releasing Photoshop, text messages, images when it comes to the Kanika Jing case? Miss Teresa.
And you would think he would be able to show you proof of Miss Teresa using Photoshop, right? But he's just making shit up again.
Before even Kilo Brown. That's where her narrative come from, Miss Teresa.
Killer Brown got high as shit, made that story up off the top of her head. You can check it out in episode 5 of Cash for Kanika.
Kilo Brown story match Miss Teresa narrative, the family narrative.
Well, since Miss Teresa said none of Kanika's friends did anything to her, and since Killer Brown said all of her friends raped her, then clearly their stories didn't match up.
What was Monifa phone meant when they got Kanika phone? Miss Teresa and them had it.
So why doesn't he show you a clear video of Miss Teresa with Monifa's phone?
The narrative on the Snapchat video. Not the Snapchat video, but the text messages. I should pull them up.
And just like the rest of his evidence, he ain't gonna do that. He just gonna make some shit up off the top of his head.
The Snapchat text was like, Kanika was in the hallway with Monifa. It was dudes following them. And they was betting money to who was gonna get Kanika and do all this with her.
And if any of that happened, he should be able to show it to you on all 36 hours of that footage, right?
Keep this in mind though. Mike Larry got videos. Him, Louis Chamber. What was going on in the room?
And Mike Larry is another grifter that claims he had all types of evidence until I exposed the shit out of him. You can check it out. Random News presents Mike Larry and the Goofy Grifter.
Was Mike in the kitchen? Boy, this finna get deep.
And just like he always does, now he's putting Mike Larry at the hotel.
He had control of the Kanika Jing case and had footage of it.
All this dude had was a bunch of fucking lies and made up stories. And he got ran off the Kanika case when he came out and said the Illuminati came after him.
Powerful people who got pulled, who has connections, who can make sure things is cover up, who that could cover up things, who has power, like literally power.
Now, right after he got exposed, he deleted all the Kanika videos, and this was the last video he posted, where he claimed the reason he was leaving was because the Illuminati was after his family.
Fraternity.
He can't even pronounce the shit, yet he claims they've been calling his phone and threatening him.
What you think they would do if they don't get exposed? They start neutralizing people, whoever they feel that can be a threat.
Now, of all the lies his dumbass could have told, he had to come on here and say that stupid shit. And the only people that'll believe it is TreGang and all of his followers.
But this message is really for the motherfuckers who would kill some motherfucking body for trying to dig deeper than what it is. This message is for them. I'm telling you now, you don't have to worry about me. Believe me, I'm falling back. I'm not gonna talk about those other people. I'm not. So this is my letter to y'all.
And if you want to see how fast his whole subscriber base clowned up for saying this stupid shit, you really need to watch this episode. And since this is where TreGang bases most of his evidence from, you see why he's so fucking stupid.
Cause the people that ran to him and gave him the information, the ones that fell out with Miss Teresa.
And since you now know Mike Larry was full of shit, now you know TreGang's full of shit.
Got him. Everything he said about that Kanika Jing case, and got everybody bobbing their head like, yeah, Mike Larry, you the truth. You make sense, cause he was making sense.
And the only person you're gonna hear say that stupid shit is TreGang, because Mike Larry's own subscribers called him out.
And he said Mike Larry got people out here looking like fools. I mean, leave it to him. The damn Illuminati is looking for him. The Illuminati was just looking for Mike Larry just a week ago. Leave it to Mike Larry just a week ago. You were no longer doing any more videos on Kanika Jenkins because somebody called you and you were scared.
And if you're subbed to TreGang channel, just know he got you out here looking dumb as fuck right now.
You can make sense if you was there.
And trust, he'll be putting a ton of people at this hotel before the video's over.
And all this finna make sense.
No, it's not.
Cause they wanna be rappers, battle rappers. They wanna make it into the entertaining business so bad. All these sacrifice rituals finna be over with.
And he's been on here for 8 years and he's yet to show you one sacrifice or one ritual.
Now look, the King Rob said this here.
And the fact that he's using King Rob's info to back him up goes to show you how stupid he is.
Her own people were photoshopping pictures, videos, and everything.
Yet he can't show you 1 ounce of proof to it, nor tell you who was doing it.
Cause I want Mike Larry channel. I've been trying to get his attention. He ignoring me, but the Paya gang putting the pressure on him. You see what I'm saying? Now I got the information and the education.
And as soon as he said education, you knew he was full of shit.
Cause the footage gonna bag TreGang up. Cause I built this channel off showing footage.
He built the channel off of showing bullshit. And wait till you see what he got in store for you soon enough.
And watch how time is very important now. Cause King Rob told everybody what was going on the 4th, the 5th, the 6th, the 7th, the 8th, and the 9th.
And King Rob had nothing to do with the Kanika case until Chosen King put him in on the scam.
No wonder why King Rob and Chosen King had Andrew Holmes on the phone talking about what you did with Kanika body.
That's because Chosen King would do anything for views, like paying junkies to act like they're Kanika's mother.
Did you put her in the casket? Did you switch the body out the casket? So I'm like, damn, switch the body out the casket? That don't make sense. I'ma just keep that in mind. But since the information that I got know now, it ain't about the casket, it's about what you did with Kanika's body.
And since Andrew Holmes did nothing to Kanika's body, your boy just on here crashing out again.
They both gonna protect everybody in the room and the real people that were masterminds and the puppet master of this case.
And since it's been 8 years and TreGang still hasn't told you who these people are, don't hold your breath to think he's going to.
Miss Teresa making a post on this day, no explanation about the pictures, no explanation, but we got the answers. And we know she's sharing Random News video. When I told y'all, I said, y'all know she cool with Random News.
You better go ahead and spark up that second blunt, cause this shit's about to get real goofy.
I'm finna open up a whole can of worms with this to the oldest video. Fake for views. I wanna know who he talking about in his first video.
He watches all my videos, so he knows I'm talking about goofies like him.
Well, cause I remember when I got on Killing Them, as his family reached out to me and gave me all the info on Random News and never shared it with nobody.
And then your boy goes lying again. If he had any info on me, he would already shared it a long time ago.
No need to. They ain't never said nothing bad about him. I just know he cool with Miss Teresa. Since I know he cool with Miss Teresa, now I see why she's sharing his content.
He shares my content because unlike TreGang and the rest of these goofies, I actually tell the truth.
Ain't this the same video King Rob and them were like, look how Kanika Wow, she disabled. You see how they sharing this stuff? Bruh. Bro.
And now he's saying Kanika's disabled. And wait till you hear the stupid shit he's about to say.
Man, I want all the smoke they finna become behind this. Cause I know what's finna become behind this. Tag Random News. You ain't gotta do no more videos about me.
Oh, you're gonna be getting a lot more videos. Don't worry about it.
you can get up on this platform, Jack.
You mean like the last time I tried to get on this platform and he blocked me? And you can check that out in this episode of Cash for Kanika.
King Rob telling everybody, look at Kanika how she walk, one leg longer than the other.
So he sees a still picture of Kanika walking forward, and he said one leg's longer than the other, even though you watched 36 hours of footage of her walking around perfectly fine. The dude's a fucking moron.
This is the story of the exploitation of Kanika Jenkins, the lies, and the culprits who continue to spread falsehoods for views, all while misinforming their subscribers straight to the bank.
Now that statement right there should have told him everything he needed to know about this particular video. But watch how he has a bunch of questions anyway.
He could have been possibly one of those shadow men on their footage.
Or it says that because all these goofies do is chase shadows, but your boy will make up anything.
People flying out from states, actors and makeup artists and all of this.
But why can't he name any of these actors, makeup artists, or tell you what airport they took off from? Because he's a fucking dumbass.
Let me find out they put dreadlocks on Mike Larry.
See what I mean? Told you he was a dumbass.
And then when he wanna, look, let me take the wig off and everybody think I'm bald head.
And that statement alone should tell you why I say everybody that follows this dude is fucking brain dead.
Y'all remember the narrative about Barbara Evans? Y'all see who she looked like? You could trace back Barbara Evans back to T. Slade. Ooh, do I need to show T. Slade son?
Now you're trying to say T. Slade is Barbara Evans' daughter, even though that woman's name's not even Barbara Evans. She's just a junkie that Chosen King hired. Your boy's a clown.
Ain't they all light-skinned, Jack?
So since T. Slade has light skin, that's all the evidence this dumbass needed to connect her with Barbara Evans. Come on, people.
So now you finna find out who Antonio and Vet Evans is, even though she up on the witness protection program.
The witness protection program. This dude's a fucking dumbass. And since he's going with info from the Justice League, let's let one of them tell you how fake this shit was. Here's your boy Marco.
This is not no stage interview or nothing like that. I actually had one of my peoples in the room so they can tell you that this is not staged.
Now that's the voice of Chosen King, and this was right before he came out with the Barbara Evans story. And your boy Marco, who is his partner, is about to tell you how it was all staged.
Chosen just said, he said, this is not a staged interview. And he also had one of his people in the room to prove that it's not staged. Now, at this particular time, one of his people he was talking about was me.
And trust, you're going to get this whole story in the Justice League video coming up soon.
What he's talking about is when he called me and then clicked over and called Miss Barbara. Me and Rob never saw the email that he promised to send us. We never saw that.
And the email he's talking about was the proof of who Barbara Evans said she was. Nobody knew who she was until Chosen King came out and admitted who she was.
Now it's time to slice. It's time to slice a little bit, Miss Barbara Cooks.
Barbara Cooks. See, when Chosen got exposed for this whole story, he tried to throw her under the bus and said she scammed him into believing that she was Kanika's mother. And her name was really Barbara Cooks, not Barbara Evans. All these people are fucking frauds.
You and him and Miss Barbara was working together on a scam.
Now, since all these videos are still on YouTube, anybody can see that this idiot is lying through his teeth. Yet everybody that watches this idiot still believes the shit that comes out of his mouth, even though they can do their own research and not look stupid.
Hold on. Let me pull this. Now, you know what? Nope.
What, you guys thought he was going to pull out some actual evidence?
Look who the main people you will see on the footage. Straight Drop, Chosen King, and King Rob.
It's been over 8 years that this dude's been running this Kanika scam, and not once has he shown you one clear picture of anybody being at the hotel. He has a bunch of blurry bullshit.
Chosen King, King Rob come with the body doubles of Kanika Jenkins because that's her daughter, and Chosen King finna give you some Masonic spiritual guidance.
Because you can't do anything in this case without Masons being involved, right?
And all they did was Straight Drop with the Shadow Men and Mitch Reese and them. Bruh, this is a cult. This is a cult, bruh.
The only cult you're gonna find on YouTube is in that idiot's comment section.
Bro, we will fight a cult. coat.
No, he wasn't fighting anybody. The dude been sitting behind the computer for the last 8 years lying through his teeth.
We went through a spiritual war battle with these suckers, Jack, and we winning right now.
This dude been chasing shadows and them and they for the last 8 years and still ain't solved shit.
Wait a minute, this most sinister. Normal people don't behave like this.
Which is what most people say about him when they watch his videos.
All the YouTubers that he pointed out. Look at the narrative. Boom, boom. And y'all want to know what's... Look, Candy Star. Chosen. Nobody don't believe me when I say, look, Candy Star got a whole lot to do with the Kenneka Jenkins case.
Yeah, people don't believe him when he says that because we all know Candy Star is a fraud.
Candy Star told us what happened to Kenneka Jenkins. Yeah, I know why now.
Just don't expect him to tell you why.
He know who Straight Drop is. They was a part of everything.
It's well known that Straight Drop can't stand me. But yet this dude wants you to believe that we're partners now. This should be good.
This why Random News made a video about him. Bruh, you need to slow down. You clout chasing right now. You done got money hungry, but the information that you putting out, bruh, could get all us caught up. This supposed to be between us. We supposed to be Masons.
And now he's saying I'm a Mason. And where's this footage of this whole conversation that me and Straight Drop was supposed to have had?
Ain't about trying to find out what happened to Kenneka, cause he already know what happened to Kenneka. He cool and related to the family.
And now he's telling you that I'm related to the family with no proof whatsoever.
Let me shut up. But look, y'all remember him? Check this out. You wanna know why he making fun of him?
Now watch as this dumbass throws himself under the bus.
Behind our parents' back, we were doing sexual shit, and them...
He claiming to be a ghost chaser. Look, he on the footage.
That's right, people. Now he wants you to believe that I was there, I was a Mason, and Cecil was there, and Cecil was the person who went after Kenneka.
If you want to know, I can show y'all who he is on the footage.
No, he can't. But what he's about to show you is completely outrageous.
I'm going to show y'all how I'm on point with my research.
And if you're smoking a blunt, stop, because I don't want you to choke on it.
Look who he look like! Hi, y'all! I got your family tree, suckers!
Your boy done gone full goofy, and he got his audience looking dumb as shit right now.
Now y'all understand why that man went so hard on TreGang.
So since it's Islam We Trust YouTuber, with it TreGang, now he was at the hotel, and him and Cecil are related. This dude is a whole goofy.
Hi, y'all! And they on the footage.
And trust me, his subscribers gotta be dumb as fuck to believe any of this.
Guess who y'all think that was getting off on their elevators when they were trying to search for the body? Y'all remember the curly haired dude? Switch the hoodies and walk in the house? TreGang got a video. I track his movement.
He's been on this case for 8 years, and now all of a sudden he's telling you he got a video of Cecil stalking Kenneka through the halls. Tell him to show you a clear video of Cecil at the hotel.
Hi, y'all! Yeah.
Now this moron is claiming that Cecil is this security guard. And if you watch any of the footage, you'll know that security guard is at least 6 feet tall. And since Cecil is under 5 feet, your boy's an idiot.
I did my research. I sat down here. I did real research. This take hours.
And if it took him hours to come up with a lie this stupid, you know your boy's a true moron.
When I say this take hours, this take a sacrifice. This time that take away from family members, bruh. For me to research this shit. And just to show you proof.
Well, at least he spares his family from listening to this BS. And it's funny that he's putting Cecil at the hotel out of nowhere, because at one point, they were working together, and Cecil was promoting his channel.
Go look at TreGang. Go look at TreGang's video. I've been watching him lately. He breaks it all down to you, bro.
And if you think that shit was bad, your boy came back with a video claiming that they told him exactly what happened to Kenneka. So spark up and listen to this bullshit.
This is breaking news. This tea is piping hot. I got a letter. Well, not a letter, I got an email. And Gang, listen to me. They told me what was going on.
So after 8 years, somebody finally reached out and told them what was going on. Let's hear this bullshit.
Look, check this out. Y'all remember the letter? Franz K sent me, right?
Oh, so now Franz, the security guard, sent them a letter. You know, the dude walking around the halls. Remember he said that?
Y'all remember the back page they made of Kanika? And guess who was the first one that gave us that narrative? Tiffany Draper, right? Tiffany Draper. Okay.
And that was the false narrative put out by Lovely the Great, not Tiffany Draper, which we exposed in episode 1 of Cash for Kanika, which you can go check out for yourself. Where she tried to claim that she found the back page post of Kanika trying to sell herself, which just turned out to be fake news and a fake post that they made up, where the picture of the girl in the pink pants was from a twerk team that you can find on YouTube right now, not Kanika.
I'm finna read this, gang. I know it's been a while, TreGang.
And now they're talking like they're close friends. And it's funny how this so-called person would reach out to him and not the FBI, right? What a goofy.
This person had a fell out with Miss Teresa. And this the reason why this person sending me this. Let's get a clear understanding.
The only thing you need to understand is that you're listening to the ramblings of a dumbass.
Blah, blah, blah. I'm gonna read over some of this stuff. I ain't gonna read the whole thing.
Well, that should be easy since he's not reading anything. He's just making it up off the top of his head, as you'll soon see.
Blah, 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 blah. But I always waited for her to give me that information. Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, that was the big breaking news. But don't worry, he'll be making up more shit later.
Mama knew everybody was going to be there. Kanika family was there to make sure no harm was done. Only the RAP was supposed to go down.
He said they were there to make sure no harm was done, yet they were going to let her get raped. This dude is a fucking goofy.
And she sold her daughter to the hotel staff so she could sue them and get rich quick.
And if you feel like that was the dumbest shit you ever heard, congratulations, you're not a moron.
Miss Teresa know the person at the hotel and she set him up.
Yeah, he's not telling you who this person is because he's just making this shit up.
To make a long story short, Miss Teresa, Kanika and them were going to the hotel, not for no birthday party. They went there to go trick off with these employees.
And since you now know this whole prostitute thing was made up by Lovely the Great, you know for a fact that everything he just said was a lie.
And Kanika's job was to go there and thinking she was finna make some extra money. So the person they set up with, Miss Teresa, knew the dude, and some way Miss Teresa wanted to get some get back from him.
And the fact that he keeps telling you it's a dude, it's gonna come back to bite him in his ass in a second.
Once Miss Teresa got Kanika, you know, when they did the drugging up and got Kanika to rooms, sold her to the staff, that's when her family members killed her.
And now your boy Gold catching himself in a lie, because he just told you
Kanika family was there to make sure no harm was done.
And now this dumbass just told you
that's when her family members killed her.
What a goofy. But trust me, this won't be the last time your boy catches himself in a lie.
And the staff had no choice but to go along with that setup. Now Miss Teresa got a real lawsuit now, and the hotel can't even do nothing about it.
So we've been telling you for 8 years that Crown Plaza and the Illuminati was behind this whole thing. Now we're telling you that Miss Teresa set the hotel up. So who's the victim here?
And this person said the reason why you don't see employees on the footage.
And if you watch the footage, all you see is hotel staff. Your boy's an idiot.
Cause that's when the hotel will bring in people that don't work at the hotel, will act like they work at the hotel.
And you guys are lucky I like you, because making this video is mentally exhausting.
So look, she said she fell out with Miss Teresa. Everybody started flipping on her, right?
And now your boy just fucked up. Because before he told you it was the dude that sent him the letter.
Y'all remember the letter Franz K sent me, right?
Now all of a sudden it was a female. Now watch how he has to change his whole narrative up.
So she was like, well, I don't know if it's a she or a he.
Yeah, that's not gonna work, Goofy, because you already said
Miss Teresa wanna get some get back from him.
Clearly he said it was a dude, but now that he fucked up, he gotta go along with this female story. Now watch the shit he makes up here.
I'm assuming this would be a she.
Why would he assume it's a female when he already said it was a dude? You know, since they talk to each other like they've already talked before.
I know it's been a while, TreGang.
And since it's been a while, he should know exactly who he's talking to, since he told us.
Y'all remember the letter Franz K sent me, right?
And since Franz K is a male security guard, we all know he meant a dude, and he's just full of shit right now.
So look, her and Miss Teresa fell out.
And if you're a subscriber at TreGang, you need to ask him who her is.
Hold on.
Now, I'm not pausing the video. Your boy's just sitting there trying to think up a lie to say, because he's full of shit.
Teresa is a bitch. Leonora said, Lily, I think they were jealous of me about men's and boys. It's just fucking sad.
What's sad is that he just took the narrative from Teresa setting the hotel up to Teresa and her daughter being jealous of this chick that he mysteriously made up off the top of his head.
And she also said Miss Teresa only wanted to see those tapes because she know who Kanika was with, the staff members on those tapes.
Since he's been watching the same footage for the last 8 years, why hasn't he shown you one video of Kanika with somebody from the staff?
That's why the hotel supplied them with alcohol. That's why in those videos, that's what y'all gonna see in those videos. You gonna have them cooking food for them, making sure they have rooms, drinks, alcohol, sandwiches, to cater, bruh.
And since you saw none of that on any of that footage, this dude's full of shit.
Monifa gave her the cup. Tanasia put it in there. She knew I would beat her ass one-handedly.
Wow. So now this girl that he made up off the top of his head likes to get tough.
They all know I was there. She know I beat her ass.
And now it goes from a letter from a security guard to a girl that was at the party. What a clown.
Hold on. They all know I don't play. Trey, Miss Teresa know you. And she said your name start with a T. But don't worry, you good.
Yeah, good and stupid. Because you got to be a real dumbass if you're going to listen to anything this moron says.
Irene and Maya tried to help, but they end up getting beaten up. Irene got beat up, and Miss Teresa got beat up.
Now, why would Miss Teresa get beat up if he claimed she was behind the whole thing? What an idiot.
Rico was there. TreGang, they had the funeral, and once they had the funeral, they dug the body up and cremated it.
And his audience is so fucking stupid that they'll buy this shit with no receipt whatsoever. What a fucking dumbass.
Kanika died from strangulation and not hypothermia.
Well, since there were 2 autopsies done and they both say hypothermia, your boy's full of shit.
They strangled her. They strangled her.
And it's been 8 years and he's yet to tell his audience who they are.
The head owner say take her out. And the owner got hitmen as well.
So if the owner's got hitmen's, wouldn't he just take Miss Teresa and everybody else out and then he doesn't have to worry about anything? This dude is a goofy.
Y'all, the hotel threatened me. And check this out.
And now the hotel threatened him. This dude is a fucking goofy.
The reason why Miss Teresa got beat up because she went on Facebook and told the world she was gonna tell the world the truth.
So why wouldn't the hotel just let her do that? since she would just be incriminating herself, since he said
she sold her daughter to the hotel staff so she could sue them and get rich quick.
See how your boy's logic makes no sense at all?
Listen to this. This is the crazy part.
I thought we were already listening to that part.
After they little scam, what TreGang pulled off on their hotel, right? So the hotel was like, come to our little meetings and let's talk about it.
Again, shouldn't he be able to tell you where these meetings took place and show you proof of these meetings even happening?
Dave, look, the owner of the hotel got the whole news station on payroll.
And if any of this was true, why isn't his audience asking this dumbass, why haven't you taken any of this to the cops? Because he'll respond to them and just say,
we don't snitch on this channel random news.
Because we all know that when it comes to TreGang and his audience, every murderous secret is well kept.
On payroll, Jack. So he set it up for them, set the media up. Andrew Holmes was there because TreGang agreed, let's go along with this narrative.
See how he's getting himself caught up in the story again? None of that would make any sense, since he already said
she sold her daughter to the hotel staff so she could sue them and get rich quick.
And now he's telling you that she went along with the hotel staff. Your boy's a fucking dumbass.
Now listen to what this person told me. Now they got Kanika on footage, drugged up with the staff, taking her to a private area to have sex with her.
Yet none of this was caught on 36 hours of footage.
And that's why they needed an actress to play Kanika in some of those footage. Boom shakalaka, boom shakalaka, Jack.
And the funniest part about this whole shit, he hasn't showed you one receipt, and his audience will just eat this up.
Man, y'all better get these thumbs up right now. How many likes I got? Man, we got to share this for Kanika, bro.
No, he wants you to share it and get his likes up so his ad revenue goes up. This ain't got shit to do with Kanika.
She was on look, the camera gonna show the hotel. They gonna show the family members giving Kanika to the hotel staff.
And if that was the case, why isn't he just showing you that? Because it's not true.
And I got to be careful, because I told everybody. Y'all remember when I told y'all, I said, man, look, I don't mean no harm. But y'all, if people don't get their act together, I'm going to have to charge you to get in my group.
Because your boy will make as much money as he can off of Kanika's name. And when his subscribers started saying they would have to pay, some of them got upset about it. So your boy had to backtrack on it.
They still texting me, can I get in the group? You said how much? I know what I said, how much.
And if he was just trying to get justice for Kanika, then why is he charging people to get into a group?
I just want to get your attention. You really think I'm going to charge you to get in the group? I just used that just to see how desperate people here be like, damn. You really think I would charge you, bro? That's what I got to do just to get your attention. To threaten you like, look, I got receipts. If you don't believe me, and you better, come on, man.
That's how he could have tried to cover his tracks. That lie is just as bad as this story. But you know his audience, they're dumb enough to eat that shit up.
You got to do whatever it takes to get your viewers' attention, just to get them the truth, because they could be easily distracted.
Meaning he'll have no problem lying to his audience just to get views.
Look how we were easily distracted on the Kanika Jigga case. With YouTubers that was involved with the case.
All you gotta do is come out and call it through the fraud, and he'll put you at the hotel. And his audience is so stupid that they've been watching this dude for 8 years, and they'll just believe it.
But when I say other YouTubers, y'all forgot it was YouTubers that was working for Crown Plaza Hotel.
So if he getting all of his info from somebody that works at the hotel, shouldn't that person be able to send him clear pictures and videos of these YouTubers at the hotel?
And them the ones that was showing you shadow memes.
And if you're in TreGang's audience, go to his channel right now, go to its oldest video, and ask that goofy why he was making thumbnails of shadow people dragging Kanika through the hallways. Since he was the one spreading rumors about shadow people.
I I can name YouTubers. I can name one YouTuber right now. Everybody gonna be like, damn, TreGang, I forgot all about that YouTuber.
Now watch how he just regurgitates the same shit he said in the last video.
What's going on, gang? I fixed it.
Look who you look like. Bro, I got teeth. I could be here all night with this shit.
And there's Goofy getting himself mixed up in his lies again, because he just told you in the beginning of the video that person was Cecil.
I track his movement. Hi, y'all. Yeah.
But now we're saying Islam we trust as a security guard. Your boy is a fucking liar.
Watch this. Check this out. Boy, I can show y'all on the footage right now.
Oh, he's finally gonna drop a receipt. So let's see.
If I had access to the footage right now, y'all know this easy work for TreGang.
And now he doesn't have access to the footage, proving my point that your boy's full of shit.
Man, if TreGang had that footage, TreGang finna go straight to that footage and show you what's on that footage. But the other YouTubers, they don't even want to show the footage. They released it in the beginning, but they decided to take it off the channel. And I want to know why. Cause this is why. This is why.
Nobody has ever shown any footage of any YouTubers at the hotel. They show you blurry pictures and claim whatever the fuck they want. And as soon as they get mad at each other, expect to see a video of one of these goofies claiming they found them. Case in point, custom designs and TreGang.
The same way you kept shouting out all these other YouTubers around the hotel, you was too. You looking all in the office when you walking by the front desk and looking all around.
And that's his evidence. Two blurry ass pictures that he superimposed over each other. See what I mean? All these clout chasers do is make a joke out of this case for views.
This her chasing true son. This is her son.
And now we saying another YouTuber is this dude's mother. If you're dumb enough to believe that, you're an idiot.
Greg Hughes is fucking with his mama.
And that's weird since Greg Hughes is married and lives with his wife, which he shows on his live stream all the time.
But I gotta get out of here, gang. I gotta give me some rest, and I gotta make sure, you know what I'm talking about, ain't nobody putting, cause you know Miss Teresa finna look. Miss Teresa finna come and get me.
Yeah, and hopefully she bringing a group of lawyers in a defamation lawsuit. And at this point, I know your brain is fried from listening to all this bullshit, but we gotta watch his last clip, cause he crashed it the fuck out here. Check this shit out.
Let's call all the YouTubers out. Big channel, small channel, you know what I'm talking about? Let's call them all out. And let's see who finna be quiet.
Now sit back and watch as he calls out a bunch of people that don't even talk about the Kanika case anymore.
This random news channel talking about Stray Drop in the very beginning.
And wait till you see where he's going with this bullshit.
When it first happened and he on the footage.
And if you're in TreGang's audience, ask yourself this question. Why is it it's been 8 years and this dude just telling you that I was at the hotel, right?
Gotta know who this is. And you gotta know who this is. And you gotta know who this is.
All you gotta know is he's about to make himself look real stupid right now.
This the comedian that was exposing Miss Teresa. The comedian dude. This the dude that was exposing King Raw. Yeah, what you talking about? You King of Chicago. But they connected to the BD. This Stray Drop, the clean YouTuber flagging videos.
Now this dumbass has 3 pictures on the screen, 2 of which are straight drop. And he just tried to tell you one of them was Lionel Harris, which is definitely not the case. The dude is a whole fucking goofy.
Look who reporting this. World News. When I told y'all, bruh, clout chasing is real.
Trust, he would know all about clout chasing. That's all he does.
Boy, we finna call out Fox, CNN, then we finna call out major outlets. If you think I'm lying, I'm dying.
And if that's the case, his followers might want to do a wellness check on your boy, because he's definitely lying.
Ooh, y'all remember when the police, Miss Risa was in the kitchen and the police pointed at the camera and Living Norris said, my mama asked, did that camera work? They pointed at the camera and told Miss Risa, you on the camera too.
And since all the surveillance footage has no audio, where's he getting this dialogue from?
So when they gave Miss Risa the evidence and showed her that camera that she was on, ooh, Miss Risa finna, boy, Miss Risa, you exposed.
You would actually have to show proof to expose somebody. And since all he's been showing is bullshit for 8 years, he's just looking like a dumbass.
Random news on the footage. Straight drop T-Night on the footage. See that?
Yeah, you see how your boy just debunked himself in his own video. These are all pictures of Straight Drop. So why did he just show you this picture and tell you that one of these pictures on here was lying out hers, when clearly it wasn't? It's because this goofy is a fucking liar, and this proves it.
Now y'all see this? Crime scene, Chosen King. Look, boom. Everything with TreGang worked years before, they already knew what was going on, and nobody didn't even know these suckers was all on the footage, connected to Miss Risa. I see why Random News going that straight drop, cause he connected to Miss Risa.
And this dude is still yet to show you how I was connected to Miss Risa.
Random News, I thank you. You protect me, and I never met you a day in my life.
And since I could drop receipts for everything I say out of my mouth, tell your boy TreGang to drop a receipt.
Here's a family member reached out to me and told me everything about Random News and the Vice Lords.
Oh, so now I'm a part of the Vice Lords. Because in my last video, he just told everybody he had a meeting with the Vice Lords about how to take me out.
Man, I'm in the biggest gang in the world, and I got relationship with Vice Lords. Big homies, and we already done talked and had meetings about this shit.
And I bet that meeting he had was something like this.
Yeah, I'm a gang leader. I'm in the Warlords, the Vice Lords, the Onion Head.
Now, if he's saying he's in the Vice Lords, and I'm supposed to be a part of the Vice Lords apparently, then that would mean that we're working together, right? Which would make him my co-conspirator and make him guilty, right? What a fucking moron.
It showed and told me about the Vice Lord, the OG, got killed running in and doing hits.
And now I'm involved with a gang of hitmen. Your boy definitely on those. But trust, your boy ain't done lying yet.
And told me everything about Random News. Everything about it. He told me, and Random News cannot deny it.
Oh, I'm most definitely denying it. Not that I should have to deny stupidity.
Cause look, I'm not a YouTuber like, oh, I got some Random News, this guy, look at he a criminal.
This dude literally just told you I was involved with hitmen, but he's telling you that he didn't say I was a criminal.
I'm like, look, y'all, Random News, I just heard good things about him from the ops.
He just claimed he got all the info about me from the Vice Lords, a gang that he claims to be and have meetings with regularly. Then how are they all of a sudden the ops?
And trying to, look, he not that type of guy. If he not that type of guy, I'm working behind the scenes. Miss Risa would never respond to this, but they will. And that's why I'ma call him out. That's why TreGang said, let's call him out now. This whole life is perfectly, I wanna hear your voice. And let's do it.
What do you mean you just want to hear my voice? Now your boy's getting kind of weird.
Check this out. If you look at that Random News, look at his logo. That's the logo I seen when I was a kid. Playing goddamn the Clues. Thumb me up.
Oh, and if you thought everything you heard so far was stupid, you're gonna love this shit.
Now y'all see this? Think about the Sherlock Holmes, H&H Holmes.
My logo is a parody of CNN, and the detective is a stock photo, not Sherlock Holmes. But he just connected it to H.H. Holmes, a serial killer who owned a hotel. And remember, he's getting all this info from the Vice Lords, so it must be true.
I'm telling y'all this deeper. Andrew Holmes.
So since he thinks my logo is Sherlock Holmes, he's gonna connect anybody with the last name Holmes to the case. So don't be surprised when he comes back on here like, Katie Holmes was at the hotel, and Odita Holmes played Miss Teresa. Or how about Larry Holmes with the guy behind the front desk? And trust me, if he did, his audience to eat that shit up, cause they're just as dumb as he is.
And look, all the missing reports. People that came up missing in the jurisdiction in H&H home because of the hotel he built that's now is transformed to a post office that carry error code that came up missing. Let me repeat that. Kiera Holmes came up missing through a post office. Same post office that's connected to H&H home.
Well, I tried to be as careful as I could be, but I guess my logo gave me away. Though you might have thought I died at the age of 34, I'm really H.H. Holmes, and I escaped and started a YouTube channel to expose goofies. And I would have got away with it too if it wasn't for TreGang and those pesky vice lords.
Y'all wanna know who this is?
What, you thought he was done putting YouTubers at the hotel?
Crenshaw Incorporated. Hello, I'm through talking.
He should have stopped talking a long time ago. Cause I could put up a blurry ass picture like this too and tell you it's whoever the fuck I want you to believe it is. The only person that's gonna believe that is his dumbass audience.
Who the fuck is you? Random News, and I know who you is.
Now the audience needs to ask themselves the question, if he knows who I am, and he just told you I'm pretty much a serial killer that's been running around this hotel, then why hasn't he called the cops on me and had me arrested? You know, since he's trying to get justice for Kanika. And when I asked him that same question when he blamed 5 other people for killing Kanika, he said this.
We don't snitch on this channel, Random News.
You see, if he claimed Kanika was murdered, you would think he would just call the cops on that person. But he will only call the cops if you're clowning him.
I'm just reporting this shit to the police. Look, you see this channel right here? You might want to investigate that too and find out who that sucker is.
See, that's what he said about me in the last video. And shouldn't he have just been able to tell the cops who I was since he said,
Random News, and I know who you is. Bring your thunder booty ass to TreGang.
Pause, my dude. Now, I don't know nobody that would speak to another man like that. But I'm not on that shit. You better take that shit over to Jedediah.
And watch how you finna get whipped in the name of Kanika Jenkins.
Funny is Goofy's talking tough right now, because in his last video, he was all like,
and I'ma tell you like this, these people told me you know how to fight. That's true. I don't even want to fight your ass. Matter of fact, I don't even want no smoke with your ass.
And just like his Kanika information, your boy just all talking bullshit.
You never should have made a YouTube channel and spoke up on this shit.
And it's funny you should say that now, because before, whenever somebody was coming at him, he would try to use my video to debunk them and try to twist it.
Y'all look, this Random News. This Random News. He know what's going on with the case. He putting their ass on blast like I did. Look, this the same lady that's friend with the Barbara Fields nigga.
But now that I came after him, after 8 years, he put me at the hotel, and now he's telling you I'm a serial killer. It's because he's a grifter who has a new story every day of the fucking week.
I got you. I'm finna boom. Guess who Random News actually is?
And if you think he's about to give you an actual receipt, please don't hold your breath.
See, he fucked up when he mentioned my name.
The only mistake I made by mentioning his name was being stuck watching 6-hour lives just to make a response video.
Then this sucker made a video about me.
There he goes lying again. I didn't make one video about him. I made 2.
About TreGang. Where I'm at on this job.
The video's sitting right there, right in that goofy's face, unless he's too dumb to read.
Look like he took that job down.
He tried to be slick to act like he didn't see it so he wouldn't have to play it for his audience. Your boy's a fucking fraud.
That Johnny look like he took that John down.
And just like the fraud that he is, he's not going to play his video because he doesn't want to have to answer to the bullshit lies that he put out in front of his audience.
Hi y'all. I'm gonna go live in a minute, gang. open up my platform and I'll be back.
Oh, I'm sure he will, because he wouldn't be able to pay his rent if he didn't. You see, at the end of the day, TreGang is nothing more than a fucking fraud. And this video should have proved that to you 100%. Now, I know I'm not going to change the mind of the people over in his audience, because those morons are already done. But if you were over to his channel right now, and you can scroll through every video from his oldest to his newest, and for the last 6-7 years, this dude has done nothing. All of these videos have produced nothing but bullshit and confusion. I mean, just look at the few videos I highlighted for you right here. Every year he comes up with a new killer, and every day he comes up with a new narrative. And every time he gets the same result: no justice for Kanika and ad revenue in his pocket. And that's why he'll never stop with this bullshit, because he needs every dime he can get. And if he gotta put every YouTuber on the platform at the hotel, he will, just to keep his audience entertained. An audience that never wanted justice in the first place, they just wanted to be entertained. Because they don't ask for receipts, and they don't ask for actual proof. They just go along with the story. And as far as my audience goes, I know listening to this dude talk for about 50 minutes has been driving you crazy. So that's where I'm going to end this episode. Because this stupidity is taking 60 minutes of your life that you are definitely not going to get back. But I hope you had a good time anyway. I hope you like, share, and subscribe. And if you want to help the channel out, hit the Cash App for your boy. Or go check out the shirts in our new shop. And I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.
Just look at all the sponsors. Expose McDonald. They is a part of the Illuminati, and they is the 13th bloodline.
A conspiracy so stupid it could only be brought to you by a McDumbass.
They either set them kids up at their party and had a ritual going on in that motherfucker. These people still eat early.